Actually,
About spoilers before I went off.
well, we can
wow.
label this part here as spoilers, and if people don't, we can skip this dialogue part 2. I'd
Chapter
say.
21, new
They've
solved.
New resolve. They find the man for whom they've been searching, Marquis Foray. I've said something for the first time in like 10 minutes. He breathes his last in the embrace of his son Ellawood. The companions leave the Dragon's Gate and set sail for Badon. Ellawood is grief-stricken at his father's death. You know, the normal reaction.
Yeah.
Hector can find no words to comfort his friend. There are no words.
I like how we ignored all of that dialogue last chapter.
I mean, we pointed out the important stuff.
Yeah,
Merc's point. Plus, we've done it already.
true, and it was too long.
Are we going through this?
This dialogue is also really long.
We're at about 45 minutes, so this should take us to like the prep menu. If I just skip through all of it.
Yeah. So I guess we just continue. But in any case, like, I guess you can label this part here as a bit of spoilers, I'd say.
Because it was like...
It's been out for...
9 months.
Since 2007.
9 months. Well, 2015.
We're Fates now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at Fates.
Yeah, international.
So, like,
it's been out for like about 9 months. Well,
It's on around since 2007.
Yeah,
well.
but we're talking Fate.
Yeah, I know, but if we're also putting in Radiant Dawn spoilers, then
I mean, I don't care
spoilers
about
be
Radiant
there.
Dawn spoilers.
If you're bothered about Radiant Dawn spoilers, please go somewhere else because it's about 10 years
Please
old
go
now.
straight to hell. You're not welcome
If
here.
you're bothered by Radiant,
Many
if you're bothered by Radiant, if you're bothered, yeah, if you're bothered by Radiant Dawn spoilers, there's the door. Or don't hit your
Right.
head on the way out.
And then
Speaking of Radiant Dawn, I'm partially thinking about redoing my FE9 LP.
or you know,
Okay,
Yeah.
but
My problem is if I wanted to invite you guys, I have no idea how I'd avoid the fiasco that was that finale.
which was remind me.
Which was just the audio quality for like the last chapter is garbage on my end.
yeah. Well,
There's probably a way around it. It would probably be a bit convoluted.
It would probably just be screen capping with Bandicam,
yeah.
if I could get it to work that way. I would have to test it though.
No.
oh yeah, but Merc, do any of the lovely villains from Fates compare to your BB Lacane though?
I hate Lacane. Lacane is atrocious.
See, I haven't played FE9 in so long. I don't even remember who Lacane is, and I know he shows up for like a brief period in that.
He does.
He's an asshole.
also a dick in that one moment too, and I don't like him.
He's an asshole.
To be fair, I still think the villains from Fate and probably Awakening are all still worse than Lacane is.
Yeah, they're
Because-
not, we don't know about their say their motives and stuff like that
I'll at
beyond.
least defend Lacane on this aspect alone. He's a deluded motherfucker.
Yeah.
He wants so earnestly to believe that he is a Sheriff's chosen champion. He wants so hard to believe that and gets absolutely destroyed for it.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just like, lol, I'm evil.
By the
Yep.
way, you know I was trolling when I said BB Lacane, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But in any case, like we go on to like say King Garen and how he's explained a little bit, which we can bring up.
Yeah, because he's kind of like a goop monster at this point
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
I am
and
nothingness.
yeah, like for like a lot of people that I've seen or complain like why Garen doesn't like go, but like they go through that like one moment during birth at the end of Birthright after he becomes lol I'm a dragon.
Yeah,
That
was also something.
Okay.
That
This is
confused me,
something.
too.
Yeah, this is something that's. Hold on. Like, is it Garen being possessed, or is it just an entirely different person?
Is-
entirely different person. I'd
I
say.
think it's implied.
I'd say slightly
possessed?
both. Slightly a bit of both, but more in the case
Column
of
A and
being
column B, okay.
more in the case of being possessed.
Because the problem with that then becomes, why wouldn't Garen have gotten his dragon, which arguably is a lot stronger than his goo form?
Yeah.
I think it's because
Because
this is just
yes,
this is
I think it has to do
he's
with
sitting
the
on
throne.
the throne, which is supposed
Yeah.
to reveal your true form. But in that case, which form of Garen? Because we've already seen that he can become a dragon.
I honestly think that.
I haven't
I honestly
actually.
think. Hold on.
Well, he
I
becomes
got
dragon.
a prediction. I think it was
I don't-
partially because he was in the presence of a non-coast during Birthright that he was able to obtain the form of a dragon, while he was greatly weakened during or at least his true form was revealed, and thus he couldn't have a non-coast's presence.
yeah.
So
Think because keep in mind during Conquest we constantly see him we do see him a couple of times consulting with a non-coast. And maybe that the throne might have removed a little bit of his power and stuff like that. The other thing is where he seemingly regains himself a little bit by the end of Birthright. Part of me thinks that it might have been that he exhausted every last bit of power that a non-coast had given him. That's my thought, at least. That's and I mean every last little itty bitty bit and piece of power that a non-coast gave him.
somewhere, it's either in Revelations, it's in one of the three paths. I can't tell you which one. Where it's implied that Garen legitimately just does not exist anymore. He's been dead for a very long
Conquest.
time.
Yeah.
I think that was
It
Conquest.
was-
Conquest
And-
implies
No,
it.
remember in Revelations how he gave out that speech of how he wants to kill everything?
Yes.
Probably because a non-coast is not in the middle of consulting him at the moment. He just looked like the wind-up key in Crazy Garen on.
So
That's just
at least for Garen, even though I don't like Garen as a villain either, Garen does have a bit of intrigue behind him. So he's not particularly as bad as, say, Iago, Hans, and their ilk. He's not as bad as them. But
Okay.
He's not great either.
But Garen, I'd say Garen had potential as a villain because he has some legitimately terrifying moments, like a lot of moments of power. If they'd given an actual character, he could have been one of the best FE villains of all time.
Yeah, when I saw him at first, I was
Yeah.
thinking, this man, he was probably going to be like an axe-wielding Ashnard. And we know, well, I personally think Ashnard is one of the best villains,
Yeah, he
like,
is.
period.
Me
because,
too.
yeah. You won't.
I think he's the
you will not
best
hear me
shows up
say
in
that
ones
he's
I've
not.
played.
Fuck,
Like,
it's
You guys
Ashnard.
have seen. You guys have seen
Shit's
the
gonna go down.
conversation. You guys have seen the conversation between Ike and Tanith during FE9, right?
Uh-huh.
That was
I
one
believe
of.
so.
That is some of the best backstory we get of Ashnard.
Like,
And then once you actually see the man himself, he just steals the
It's like-
entire show and just runs
yes,
with it.
Ashnard is twisted as fuck. But at the same time, you're
I mean, he
You're-
may or may not have sacrificed hundreds of his own citizens and his own family just to get the day enthroned. But
when you're looking at his objectives and what he's saying, and it's just like legitimately what he's saying does have merit to it.
Yep.
he's basically just saying, "Give war a chance, Jack."
Give war a chance.
Give war a chance, Jack. But when you look at it, it's just like shit.
Yeah.
So I
Because
think it'd be a good time for us to
unlike-
start that cutscene.
A lot of people, because spoiler if none of you know this, even though the games have been out for 10 years now, Patrain is a branded, which is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
which
It
is
is.
why her and Soren in the game have this is also another
Lost
spoiler, a much bigger spoiler realistically. That's why her and Soren have a conversation in the game, because they're both branded.
For a split second, let's talk about the map before we go back to discussion
Oh,
moment.
right, the map.
It might be a good
Oh
idea.
right, we're playing
Might
FE7.
be
I
a
thought we were
good
just having a
idea to
podcast.
stop, actually.
Yeah,
Soon.
yeah, that would actually be a good idea because we're probably past the hour up
We've
to
gotten
or
from-
No, we're at 54 minutes.
54. Oh, okay. So back on to Fate. So back on to discussions about Fate.
We should probably discuss the map before going back into it, because this is a map. It's also a Fog of War map. Joy.
Yep.
Yep.
And I believe, as you put it at one point, this is the first time we're going to be facing off against. This is going to be the actual time we face off against White Wyvern Knights. Which, if you're on Hector Hard
Riders.
mode, you would have faced them.
Wyvern
or what-
Riders,
yeah.
because Wyvern
Riders.
Knights are specifically in FE8.
Yeah, I do have a
Yeah,
tendency
sorry,
to end up
sorry.
with
Wyvern
Wyvern
Riders,
Knights,
Wyvern
even
Riders.
though that Wyvern Knights
Yeah.
do not appear in this game. They're FE8 exclusive. They're a fantastic unit in FE8.
I don't know why.
But
Shit boss, but good unit.
for this map, I believe we figured out the last time that we did this that Wyvern Knights actually do not appear on this map.
No,
they
they
do.
do.
They do.
A village makes this specific mention that Wyvern Knights do show up from Burn.
Yep.
I'm really sorry if I can correct you guys,
Well, there
because it's this. I know it's really hard to make, but Wyvern Knights and Wyvern Riders are pretty different.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the guy says Wyvern Knights,
Really?
though.
Oh,
no,
Well,
it might be
might.
Wyvern Riders in this game.
No, the unit is Wyvern
Mhm.
Rider. I think the village that has the Worm Slayer in this map.
He probably does
Says
call them
Wy-
Wyvern
Burn's
Knights because
Wyvern
they
Knights.
they technically are the Knights of Burn.
yeah. Well, not Knights of Burn, but Knights of the Black Fang in this case.
So I forget which house holds
Okay.
what. I think this one has
That
a
one you're over
Elysian
now
Whip.
is the Wormslayer. The one in the upper right is the Elysian Whip, which will be taken by a Band-Aid around turn 8 or turn 7, one of the two.
All right, the dude who wants you to whip
Yes.
young girls. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about
The
that
one
guy.
directly behind you is the Restore Staff, and the one, the bottom one there is the Light Room.
Yep.
All right, so I can skip these two
Right.
then.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a restore
I get them
staff, though.
I get them anyway just to sell them.
Yeah.
Restore
make the
Staff
good
is
money.
great.
I mean, restore staff could
Restore
be
staff-
useful.
Restore staff is useful.
Restore Staff is very useful. Not as useful in FE6, but it still has its uses in this game.
Restore Staff is considerably more useful in Hector Hard mode because there's a certain chapter coming up. I believe it's going to be chapter 23X,
20. Yes,
and oh boy, Hector Hard mode. That's arguably the hardest chapter in the entire game, if not the absolute hardest, and that's counting Cog of Destiny, which I adore.
you're right. Do I drop you for this map?
But
There's gonna be
differences between this map and between Hector Hard mode and normal mode for this map. You're not going to get swarmed as quickly as you
Yeah.
would on Hector Hard mode because
Maybe Dorcas?
overall there are less units,
Probably.
and with the less amount of units, they're not going to be moving as quickly. Nor are the Wyvern Knights nearly as tanky as they are in Hector Hard mode. Hector Hard mode Wyvern Knights are probably the worst enemy type that you will come up against for a long period of time.
And I think I can afford to leave Lynn behind for this map.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll probably be fine.
Just as long as you don't get to
You're
Lloyd's
fine.
map.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be fine in that regard.
with
Yeah, you said we're at 45 total, so yeah, I think we'll get enough levels before.
I
then.
believe it's 40. No, it's still 45.
Yeah, so I think we'll be fine. Well, just like we just need
We'll be
5 more
fine.
levels.
Just give him all the Elowood and drop the fuck out of
No, we
Hector.
need 6 more.
6?
Maybe now or after this
It's
map would be a
50
good time
plus.
to stop, or
Just drop the fuck out of Hector, it'll be fine.
Okay, let's just hack into the game and just bench him.
No joke, I'll figure out.
Trying, man. It's
No
not
joke, I will
working.
figure out how to do that just so I can do that. No joke.
Just hack into the game,
Alright,
make it so
Relays
that you
level
can't
15.
drop your lord.
Welcome to the night. Oh yeah, this.
Oh yeah, this is a
Oh
thing.
yeah. But in any case, like,
Want
I
to
know,
help Lord Ellawood.
like, returning a little bit back onto Fates, like, I've heard quite a few people, like, complain that, Garen just goes all crazy in that one moment. And, like, I forgot.
To be fair, he was never really all there to begin with.
Yeah.
I would imagine, it was like, if there was a character who had been extremely calm and collected all up until that point, like, to be fair, the example I'm going to give is not exactly the best example, but at the same time, had it been a Yago, who, because for the most part, he's relatively calm and collected, had it been him who ended up going absolutely bonkers shit, like, whoa, it would have been so much worse.
Jeez.
Also, how long has Iago been around Garen for, anyways? Because we all know Garen used to be a good person, but the question is how.
Probably not that long.
Did he? I didn't
Yeah, in
actually know
supports
that.
it was noted that he actually did adore his kids, and he was a pretty good king.
Yeah. You find that in, like, say, the easiest example that I can give is one between Leo and Elise.
That's explained.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lease.
Right.
I didn't know that.
So at the
because
start of this
the
map,
IP
you
support.
get Ninian. I'm trying to explain game mechanics because. So once this map starts, you get Ninian back. She has whatever stats Nils had at the end of Lin mode, and they share growths. So for a reminder, 85 HP, 5 strength, 5 skill, 70 speed, 80 luck, 30 defense, and
She
70
somehow
res.
gained 2 skill.
No, that's how many Nils
Yeah,
had.
but he had
That's how
somehow
much-
gained 2 skill.
she's a
Nils
skilled dancer.
gained skill.
Yeah,
She is a skilled dancer.
That's because Nils gained skill.
where you want to go this one,
I'm not
Merc?
going anywhere.
They don't set these ones up for me, man.
God damn it.
She comes with Ninus' grace. I believe regardless of whether or not you do Chapter 7X.
Yeah,
Yeah,
regardless or not, because Chapter 7X does not matter whatsoever,
except for XP.
Much like Lin mode.
except for XP. Like
So what this means is if you dance for any one target with Ninus' grace, they will gain plus 10 defense and res for 1 turn.
this is considerably more broken than you think it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Especially when you combine that with a certain glitch that will be sure to show off in just a little bit, because I have to reset everything again. So I will see you all then.
All right.